Welcome into our second matchup of the day between Grace Baptist out of Ocean Springs, Mississippi, and Wade Christian out of Melbourne, Florida. Wade Christian will be in those black uniforms going left to right. Grace in the white uniforms going right to left. Opening tip here comes back to Grace, and they'll bring it up. Starters for Grace: Tana Copa, Clavence Alvarez, Eden Gardner, Deacon Pereira, and Jaden Luars. We'll give you a Wade starters here in just a minute. That's picked off, and now Wade will bring it back up into the front court. Taruk Runjai, Gordon Edie, Tamari Bowens, Scotty Rhodes, Sean Williams. Starting five for Wade. Edie now swings it back near side for Bowens. Back out front, the Panthers will reset here. Edie will just restart. Back to the middle of the floor, and that shot blocked underneath by Gardner, and back to the way comes Grace. That's deflected, almost stolen, now is on the break. Edie down the lane, and he'll lay it in with the left hand. Gordon Edie with the bucket, and a 2-0 lead for Wade. Back out front it comes. On the wing for Copa. His jumper rattles around and out. Rebound put back up and in by Deacon Pereira. And we're tied at 2. He need to walk it up here. Again, man-to-man defense from Grace. On the wing, Runjai now outside. 3-ball won't go from Williams. And back up with it comes Grace. The bars. Now we'll swing it around far side. That deflected, almost stolen away, and it will be Grace basketball. And it comes to Luars again, and Jaden will start it up. Little crossover out front. Good pass underneath. Layup missed, though, by Pereira. And back to the way come the Panthers. Down the lane. Edie. Nope. Cleared out by Copa. Hands it off to Alvarez. That pass stolen away again. So Edie again up into the front court. Swings it to the baseline. 3-ball there. Won't go from Taruk, and back the other way comes Grace on the run again. Alvarez left it on the baseline. Floater there is good by Tanacopa. And we've got a timeout on the floor to Wade Christian. And we'll take a 30-second timeout. So let's talk a little bit about Wade Christian out of Melbourne, Florida, at 25-24 on the year, coached by Webster Rhodes in his 18th year. They were the state runner-up in the Central Florida Athletic Conference, led by Gordon Edie's 16 points and 8 assists per game. Taruk Runjai averaging 15 points and 7 rebounds per game. By the way, Gordon Edie and Taruk Runjai, Central Florida Athletic All-Tournament Team members. In their 4th year here at the NACA tournament. So when it comes to Edie, and he will walk it up here. In the front court. And he'll back it out. Worked on the baseline for Williams. Now handed it back out. Edie pull up jumper, no, but we have a whistle and a foul underneath. Somewhere on the rebound there. It's on Deacon Pereira, his first. team first on Grace. Swing it around along the baseline. Back to the middle of the floor. Outside three, that's good. Triple for Damari Bowens. 5-4 the lead for Wade. 4:23 to go in the opening quarter. And boy, that pass to nobody, but I think really honestly, Gardner moved one direction and Alvarez thought he was going to go the other way. Front Edie down the lane. He created contact, but that's a travel, and that's a good call on the far side. Coach Richard Painter not too happy with that call, but I agree with the official on the far side. There's contact, but contact that he created, so back along the baseline it goes. 15-footer won't go from Pereira, and now the Panthers will walk it up again. Edie into the front court here. Step back three, that won't go. Rebound underneath to Grace. Alvarez, good pass up ahead, and the layup from Deacon Pereira. A 6'8" junior with another bucket. Baseline jumper, that's no good. And cleared out underneath by Pereira. Well, if it comes to Alvarez, his pass picked off. Now Edie to walk it up. Good pass underneath on a little variation of the pick and roll. A little floater there wouldn't go from Taruk Runjai. Back the other way on the wing. Three ball is good. Triple for Jaden Luars. His first bucket of the game. And it's a 9-5 lead for Grace here. 2:20 to go in the first. Bowens, well, backing out. Trying to work back on the baseline for Edie. He'll fire a three, and that's good. Gordon Edie with his first triple of the game. Make it 9-8. Baseline Gardner, good pass underneath, and the layup by Deacon Pereira. Right now, Wade doesn't really have an answer for Pereira if he gets the ball that deep in the post. And I'm not sure if they will have an answer for that if Deacon gets the ball down there. Out front, Bowens. He'll back it out. Minute 30 to go in the first. Middle of the floor, Runjai hands it off. Three ball out front, that won't go. And the rebound collected by Grace. Alvarez down the lane, floater, nope. Rebound underneath, and we got a foul down low on Gardner. So Aiden will pick up his first foul and team second on Grace. So down to a minute to go in the first quarter. A crossover, they work back along the baseline. And that's stolen away. Pereira gives it up, back to the way. Alvarez down the lane has that blocked. And we got a whistle and a foul down low. So Scotty Rhodes picks up his first foul. Team first on Wade. Aiden Gardner at the free throw line. First one is good. And the 6'9" senior will have one more coming. And that's good. Gardner with a pair. Now a little bit of full court pressure here from Grace. And we'll swing it back across to Edie underneath, and that is a nice defensive play by Gardner underneath. Blocks that with the left hand, and the Panthers will play it in from the baseline. And it comes for Edie. Outside three ball. Good. Triple by Sean Williams. That's his first three, and it's now a 13-11 lead. This picked off, actually just stolen away out front. And layup missed by Edie. Gets it back though and scores. Between Edie and Bowens in that front end there. Pushing the play up the floor, back the other way. That's wrapped up, and that'll do it for the quarter. Everything tied up at 13 at the end of one. We'll take a break, come back with your second quarter in just a moment. You're watching the NACA. Start of second quarter here. Wade with the basketball. All tied up at 13 down the lane. That pass now back out front. Three ball, good again. Triple from Gordon Edie. That's Edie's second three of the half. 16-13, back the other way, no. Rebound put back up, no. And that's gonna be a problem all day for Wade, is trying to somehow keep the size under control here of Grace. The foul on Adrian McGriff. His first, second on Wade. Free throws off. So Gardner 1 out of 2. Now back in the baseline, wide open three. That's off the mark. Rebound tip back out. Tracked down by Wade. Good pass underneath. That shot blocked by Gardner. Down the lane. That layup no good. Rebound put back up and in by Clevance Alvarez. Back tied at 16. Three ball won't go. Rebound picked up and laid in by Taruk Rundal. 18-16, Wade leaves it. Back the other way on the run to the Panthers, and then they throw it away. So it'll be Grace basketball. Back in comes Jaden Luars. in the post. Layup missed by Gardner, but put back up and in underneath by Deacon Pereira. And that size for Grace is definitely an issue for the Panthers. And right now it's really about just outscoring Grace. Out front three ball, that won't go. And the rebound underneath to Grace. On the baseline, pass underneath, goes through the hands of Pereira. On the run comes Wade. That layup wouldn't go by Jaden Cologne. Now down the lane, runner, good by Gordon Eady. 2018, back to the way, jumper on the baseline, no, from Copa, and that's tipped out of bounds, and it will be Panthers basketball. Out front, Jaden Cologne with it. Gives it up for Bowens. Middle of the floor, Rundile. Good. Jumper from Taruk Rundile. Now 22-18. Down low again. Pereira will just miss the layup that time and end up gets deflected out of bounds. Into the lineup for Grace comes Gonza Rawlings. Underneath, good pass and the layup by Deacon Pereira. The 6'8 junior has had himself a pretty solid first half so far. 4:45 to go in the half. 22-20 is the lead for Wade. Good pass underneath. Rundile couldn't get that to go. Collected back. Almost swing it out front. Three ball there. Nope. A little bit long from Bowens. Lars hands it off to Copa. Three ball in the corner. Nope. And back the other way comes Wade on the run. That shot blocked out of bounds. Good block by Copa. So Damari Bowens to play it in. Out front to McGriff. He'll fire a three. That's no good. Rebound cleared out underneath by Rawlings. Copa out front to Loars. Over to Fasson. At the middle, Rawlings, no, and that rebound batted back out. Down to 3:45 to go in the half. Panthers up 22-20. Down the lane, that's no good by Rundile. Out top, three ball, rattles around it in. Boy, that's a friendly roll for Damari Bowens. 25-20. That pass goes through the hands of Rawlings, picked up by Fasson. Back to Rawlings in the middle. Up front to Copa. And that shot off the mark in the corner. Go out of bounds, and it will be Wade basketball. Out front, deep three, that won't go. Out of the hands of McGriff, back the other way comes Grace underneath. Layup, no, we got a travel on Deacon Pereira. Outside three, that's no good from Edie. Now back to the way comes Grace on the run. Fasson, he travel with it. As Cleveland Alvarez and Eden Gardner back in.
Into the game for the Panthers, number 33, Christian Hamilton.
And that pass sails out of bounds. Down to 2:10 to go in the half. On the lane, that knocked away. And it will be Wade basketball. And that picked off and laid in. Shai Fassam with the bucket. And we got a whistle and a foul on the far side. Shai will pick up his first foul. Team third. Three ball in the corner, that won't go from Edie. Now cleared out and Grace will push it up. To the left side. Now that blocked out of bounds. Underneath, that runner won't go by Rawlings. Picked up, back to the way, comes Wade on the run, down the lane, that won't go. And this picked up underneath by Luars. Left wing three, that won't go from Alvarez. Alvarez again for three, that won't go again. And thrown away.
Back in the game, number 15, Sean Williams. And for the Eagles, number 14, Deacon Pereira.
On the post it goes for Gardner, trying to throw back to the middle, that's picked off. Cologne for three, no. And the rebound collected underneath by Grace. Well, Wade started off pretty hot from three-point range, and they have really cooled off in the second quarter. Three ball in the corner, that won't go. Matter of fact, neither team really hitting much anything, but out on a fast break here and an easy lay-in from Gordon Edie. 27-22. Alvarez down the lane, good pass, and the layup missed by Pereira, and will stay with Grace. Underneath, that's stolen away, out on the break, down the lane, and the layup good by Jaden Cologne. 27-22. In the lane, that shot blocked and knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Grace. And we got
Foul number 32, Christian Hamilton, his first, team third. At the line for the Eagles, number 14.
So to the free throw line for Grace goes Deacon Pereira, his first free throws of the day. off the mark. Pereira will have one more coming. Get another look at this here as Pereira kind of got undercut, but nothing really out of line by that. Just hard defensive play. Back down to 5 seconds to go. Up into the front court. 2-1, and they do not get the shot off. 29-23 is the lead for Wade here at the break. Your first half scoring totals. First off, for Grace, 1 3-pointer for Jaden Nuars, 2 points for Shai Fassam, 2 for Tanacopa, 2 for Clavens Alvarez, 3 points for Aiden Gardner. He's 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 10 points for Deacon Pereira. He was 0 for 1 from the line. Grace, 1 for 6 from 3-point range. For Wade, Taruk Rundial with 4 points, 6 for Damari Bowens on 2 3-point field goals, 2 points for Jaden Cologne, 1 3-pointer for Sean Williams, 14 points for Gordon Eady, including 2 3-point field goals. Wade, 5 of 17 from 3-point range. All right, we'll take ourselves a little bit of a break. We'll come back in about 10 minutes for the start of half number 2. You're watching the NACA National Tournament.
Can one choice change a life? When it's a big choice like choosing a college, it's safe to say yes. Put yourself in the shoes of a new student. You want teachers you can really learn from, classes you look forward to, friends who share your faith, and times you won't forget. But more than that, you want a college that prepares you to serve God with your life. Pensacola Christian College offers all this and more. Come see what a Christ-centered campus is like during college days at Pensacola Christian College.
Start of half number 2, 29-23 is the lead for Wade. Pass down low, deflected and stolen away. And by the way, since Christian Hamilton has come in the game, they've really kind of slowed down some of the bigs for Grace. Christian's done a pretty good job right there, getting in front of the post and then challenging some things a little bit more. And that jumper is good. So Jaden Cologne with the bucket, 31-23. Alvarez went down low. Now out front, Alvarez again, try to swing it back over. Looked for the baseline, now floater in the lane, no good. Rebound back up, no, we got a whistle and a foul. Original jumper missed by Copa, but it's Jaden Cologne with his first. Team first this half on Wade. This free throw off the mark. And Aiden Gardner will have one more coming, 6'9" senior. And that free throw is good. Aiden, by the way, committed to University of Montevallo. We'll talk more about Grace as we go down the stretch here too. Baseline jumper, a little 10-footer won't go from Bowens, and got a whistle and a foul underneath. So Christian Hamilton will pick up his second foul, team second as well. Copa has the ball taken away. Edie down the lane, reverse layup is good. Boy, that's really pretty from Gordon Edie. Not only the steal, but the finish. Into the corner on the baseline. We got a whistle and a foul underneath. And beyond Taruk Rundile, his first, team third.
At the line, number 14, Deacon Pereira.
And free throw good by Pereira. One more coming here, a 33-25 lead for Wade. 6:24 to go in the third. Free throw is good by Pereira. So Edie plays it in for Cologne. Pushes up across the half-court line, and a whistle and a foul. This will go on Levance Alvarez, his first. Team fourth, you'll just see a little bit of a trip there. Nothing on purpose, but the contact's still there, so the foul on Alvarez. Corner for Cologne. Now they go baseline. Rundile has that blocked, but try to track it down. Tipped ahead, now tipped out front. Alvarez down the lane, and he'll play it up and in. That's good hustle from Deacon Pereira, though. And we got a whistle and a turnover on Wade, so it'll go right back to Grace with 5:53 to go in the third. It's underneath. That won't go off the glass from Lures, and it will be a jump ball, be possession to the Panthers. So up with it. Down the lane comes Cologne, off to Christian Hamilton, who lays it up and in. Telling you, it's made a big difference with Christian playing more aggressively in that post for Wade. Down low, underneath, off the glass and scoring is Tanacopa. 35-30. Cologne back the other way. Swings it all the way over to Bowens. Bowens gives it up on the wing for three, and that's good. Triple by Jaden Cologne. Almost looked like he wasn't even looking at the rim. Down the lane, little floater is good. That's a pretty move from Tanacopa. Finishes with the right hand. 38-32. Little crossover, that is a pretty move. Couldn't finish though with the right hand. Could Cologne, and back to the way comes Grace. Down the lane, he got a whistle and a foul on Taruk Rundile, his second. Team fourth.
Taruk Rundile, his second. Team fourth.
The inbounds pass, I'm not sure what happened there, if it slipped out of his hands or what, but ended up turning into another turnover. So into the lineup for Wade comes Scotty Rhodes and also Sean Williams.
Number 12, Scotty Rhodes, and number 15, Sean Williams.
And an unforced turnover, really. Layup no good, but a whistle and a foul.
Foul number 13, Aiden Gardner.
So Aiden Gardner picks up his second foul.
At the line.
And team second.
Gordon, Edie.
And a free throw off the mark by Edie. And one more coming. So Edie 1 on a 2. Back to the way comes Grace down to 4:15 to go in the third. A 7-point Wade lead. And layup down the lane wouldn't go by Gardner. And the Panthers back up with it. Edie out front. Now off the turnover, back down the lane, and that laid up and in by Tanacopa. Edie gives it back off to Bowens. Out front, Rundile. Hands it off again to Edie. Gonna step down the lane and finishes with the left hand. It's a couple of times now that Gordon's gotten to the rim and finished with the left hand. Staying in control. 41-34. That should be a travel. And we got a foul instead.
Foul number 15, Sean Williams, his first, team fifth.
So the first on Sean Williams, team fifth. I thought that could have very easily been a travel, but got the foul first. The pass inside is picked off. Back the other way comes Edie. He'll circle back out. Set here. Edie down the lane, kicks it off along the baseline. Rundile lost that. Back out front, and the Panthers will restart. Owens left it in the corner. 3 ball there. Rattles around and out for Edie. 3 ball on the far side. That's short. Rebound one-handed and put back up and in by Tanacopa. 41-36. Edie Gives it up, 3-ball, good. Deep triple from Damari Bowens. That's his third three. 44-36. Down the lane, runner, good. Alvarez answers at the bucket on the other end for Grace. And we have a foul on Jaden Dewars. That's his first. And we got a whistle and an illegal screen out front. Then would be Taruk Rundile, his third, for the sixth on the team. So Christian Hamilton back in. Out front, Pereira. Deacon had it taken away. We got a whistle and a foul. So that will be on Gordon Eady. That's his first. And the team seventh. So to the free throw line for one of the bonus goes Deacon Pereira.
Going to the line, number 14, Deacon Pereira.
And the free throw is good, so Pereira will have one more. By the way, you want to know something interesting about Deacon Pereira as he hits his second. He was asked to enter the AFL draft, the Australian Football League draft, prior to attending Grace. So you want to talk about multi-sport, they wanted him to go pro in the Australian Football League. Sean Williams buries a three. By the way, if you've never watched the AFL, I mean, it's kind of hard to find, but sometimes late at night or early in the morning you can find that. That is an entertaining sport. 47-40, down to 1:15 to go in the third. Down the lane, good pass off. Hamilton, no. Rebound tipped up. Still loose, batted out. Picked up by Bowens down the lane, no, but he'll head to the free throw line. So that will be on Aiden Gardner, his third, team fourth.
At the line, number 3, Damari Bowens.
Free throw is good. And Bowens will have one more coming. 57 seconds to go in the third. So Bowens back to the free throw line. That rattles in and out. Copa from the free throw line, that's good. Pull-up jumper from Tana Copa makes it 48-42. And yep, whistle and a foul in the backcourt. It's just really a foul you don't need. So Shai Faslam with his second foul. The team fifth. Bowens out front. Down to 35 seconds to go in the quarter. Edie out front. Down the lane, gave it up now, back on the wing. Pull jumper out front, that's blocked by Copa. Ahead it comes down the lane, Pereira, he's fouled And we'll head to the free throw line.
Foul is on number 32, Christian Hamilton, his third, team 8 at the line.
So Christian Hamilton will pick up his third foul. Free throw rattles off for Deacon. And that free throw good. So Pereira 1 out of 2 in the inbounds pass, picked off by Luars. 3 ball wouldn't go. Back to the way comes Wade on the run. Hamilton lays it up and the foul. So Christian Hamilton with the bucket.
Basket is good. Fouls number 13, Aiden Gardner, his 4th, team 6th.
So Gardner picks up his 4th foul and team 6th. That's off the mark. That'll do it for the third quarter. 50-43 is the lead for Wade. We'll take a break, come back with the fourth quarter in a moment. You're watching the NACA. So Grace out of the quarter timeout. 3 ball won't go by Pereira. And this kicked up. Now Wade will walk it up. Cologne down the lane. Floater, nope. And that tipped out of bounds, and it will stay with the Panthers. And we got a timeout to Wade here. Let's see, and it is a full timeout. Now we said we'd talk a little bit about Grace, and let's do that now while we have a moment. Grace Baptist Academy out of Ocean Springs, Mississippi, coached by Brad Schaff in his 9th year. They are 21-3 this year, with wins over Heritage Christian out of Birmingham, Alabama, and St. Joseph's Catholic out of Florida. 4 different countries represented on this Grace Baptist basketball team. We have Canada, Rwanda, of course the U.S., Australia, quite a few from Australia as well. Tanacopa had the highest scoring game of any Mississippi Gulf Coast player this year. He scored 46 in a game earlier this year. He also has offers from Spring Hill College and Allen Community College. Yes, out of the timeout. Inbounds comes to Cologne, gives it out front to Edie. Gordon with a move out front now, kicks it off on the wing. And with it back to the middle of the floor. Out front, that's deflected, eventually knocked out of bounds, and it will be Grace basketball. Nice little pass underneath, shot blocked by Hamilton, but he will pick up the foul. So Christian with his 4th foul, and Deacon Pereira to the free throw line.
Team 9. At the line for the Eagles, number 14, Deacon Pereira.
Deacon hits the first free throw, have another one coming. Pereira averaging 15 points a game and 13 rebounds. So averaging a double-double so far this year. 50-44. The lead now for Wade, under 7 minutes to go. And off out front to Edie. Far side to Cologne. Takes it baseline. Edie with a jumper. That bangs around and off, but Edie gets his own rebound. Leaves it underneath, and Hamilton scores. Boy, good work by Christian Hamilton. A nice hustle, though, by Edie as well. 52-44, 3 on the wing. That's good. Triple for Tanacopa. 52-47. Cologne into the front court. Out front to Edie. Edie for 3 out front. That won't go. This tipped out. Pereira out on the run down the lane, and he'll lay it in with the right hand. 52-49. Now a 3-point game. 5:50 to go. Edie again fouled way out front by Shai Faisal. That's his 3rd foul. And one of the bonus coming up here for the Wade Panthers. Gordon Edie headed to Stetson University. As he hits the first free throw. Averaging 16 points and 8 assists a game. So free throw good there as well. 54-49. Copa down the lane. Now out front, 3 ball from Alvarez. That's good. Triple for Alvarez makes it a 54-52 lead for Wade. Edie into the front court, off to Williams. Got a step, fires the jumper. That won't go. Rebound to Fassam. Well, Grace will bring it up. Down the lane, Alvarez, floater. That won't go. Rebound tipped. Fassam up, good on the foul. So Shai with the bucket. That's the foul on Sean Williams. That's his 2nd foul. 10th on the team as Damari Bowen's back in.
Looking to complete the 3-point play. The 24, Shai Faisal.
Off the mark. Sorry. Down the lane, little stutter step. Runner wouldn't go from Cologne. Back to the way comes Alvarez. Copa for 3. That won't go. Rebound tipped out. Now Cologne with it. 4:35 to go. Out front, 3 ball. Nope. Short from Bowens. Alvarez to bring it up. Down the lane, that runner is good. So Alvarez with the bucket. 56-54. So Bowen's out front. And that is turned over. Well, the Panthers were trying to do some off-ball movement, but nothing ever really presented itself. And then the pass was forced a little bit by Bowens, and it ends up being a turnover. Underneath, Pereira. Now it's out front to Fisome. Now back the other way it comes. On the run, Cologne down the lane, leaves it off for Edie, who missed that. Put back up, no. And now a 3-on-1 fast break down the lane, and the floater is good from Deacon Pereira. 58-54. Edie back the other way, good on the foul. So Gordon Edie with the bucket. As Deacon Pereira picks up his second foul.
At the line, looking to complete the three-point play. Number one, Gordon Edie.
So free throw here is good. And Edie will complete the three-point play. 58-57 the lead now for Grace. 3:10 to go. Copa. Now they'll swing in the corner, Alvarez. Pereira. Copa again for three. That wouldn't go. Now tip back in the middle, collected by Edie. Back the other way, three-pointer on the baseline. Nope. Rebound put back to Edie underneath, and he'll score off the glass. 59-58, Wade with the lead, 2:40 to go. Three ball on the wing, that's no good. Rebound kick back out, another three from Alvarez is no good. And now back out with it comes Cologne. So he'll circle back around. Bowens hands it off to Edie. A little bit of clock management here for the Panthers. Edie into the lane. Oh, good little give and go, and the layup missed underneath by Rundown. On the lane, Alvarez missed that. Rebound tipped up, no. Still loose. Copa, nope. We have a whistle and a foul.
Fouls on number 0.
So Rundown picks up his fourth foul.
At the line, number 8.
So Tanacopa to the free throw line. Free throws off the mark. And we have a timeout to Grace. 1:37 left. Back with more in a moment. You're watching the NACA. And Copa misses a pair of free throws. Still a 1-point lead for Wade. On the lane, Edie gives it off to Hamilton. Back out to Edie. And we got a timeout to Wade Christian. And they will take a full timeout as well. Again, be back here in just a moment. You're watching the NACA. Out of the timeout, Wade with it again, down to 1:12, and we've got another timeout.
Timeout. Wade.
30-second timeout. We were talking a little bit about Grace Baptist. They currently have 7 former Eagles playing in college. David Greer is at North Carolina A&T. Jesse Sanga is at Garden City College. Calvin Crust is at Clark's Summit in, I believe that says Utah. Leighton Owens is at William Penn. And the most interesting one about this, at least for me, is Luka Dragovic playing at Dakota College in Botno. For those of you who don't know about that, I've lived in Botno a number of years ago now, and that is a town of about 2,500 people way up by the Canadian border in North Dakota. I used to go play basketball at Dakota College, or what it was called then. This picked off back down the lane, and the floater wouldn't go, but then tipped out of bounds, and it will be Wade basketball. I mean, that is a little college way out in the plains of North Dakota. And we got a whistle and a foul. So Shai Faison with his 4th. So to the free throw line goes Gordon Edie. So Edie hits the first. I'll have another one coming. So Edie with the pair, 61-58. If it comes to Copa down the lane, and he'll lay it in off the left side. And timeout to Grace, 30-second timeout. The first year for Grace, by the way, to be here at NACA. And we're talking about all the colleges that they have former players playing in. William Carey University as well. So kind of spread all over the place. So here we go, 48 seconds left. Inbounds pass to Rundile. Ahead it comes to Edie. Edie into the front court, down the lane, pass off to Hamilton. He lost it. Still loose in the backcourt. And we've got a timeout to Wade Christian once again. And I believe a full timeout. Be back here in just a moment. You're watching the NACA. Inbounds comes to Cologne, back to the middle, down to the last 32 seconds remaining here. Inside, Rundile misses again from in close. And timeout to Grace. Boy, Taruk has had a couple of point-blank opportunities and has not been able to convert. And then we have a whistle, a timeout, and another full timeout. I'm back with more in just a moment. Down to the last 20 seconds here. Luars and a turnover. Down to 13 seconds. Ahead now. This backed out. And we got a whistle and a reach in on Tana Copa. His first foul. And with a 1-point lead, it's still a one-possession game no matter what happens at the free throw line here for Damari Bowens, and Bowens is 1 of 2 from the line. Says free throw is good. Bowens will have one more coming, 62-60. And the second one is good. So still a one-possession game, but we have a full timeout to Grace. 63-60 with 8 seconds left. We'll come back with the end of this one in just a moment. So 8 seconds left. Grace down 3. And bounce pass comes in. Down the lane, layup is missed, and that is going to do it. So the layup missed by Loires. And all the Panthers have to do is make one free throw here, and this game will be over. And free throw is good by Cologne. We'll have one more coming, but that will effectively end this. Second one is no good, and that will do it. Wade Christian wins it 64-60 over Grace Baptist. Take a final look at your totals here. First off for Grace, Jaden Loires with 1-3, 4 points for Shai Fassam, including 0 for 1 from the line. 17 for Tana Copa, including 1-3 and 0 for 2 from the line. 11 points for Clevens Alvarez, 4 for Aiden Gardner. He was 4 of 6 from the free throw line. 20 points for Deacon Pereira. He was 6 of 9 from the free throw line. Grace, 3 of 15 from three-point range. For Wade, Taruk Rundile with 4 points. 12 for Damari Bowens, including 3 3-point field goals. He was 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 8 for Jaden Cologne, including a 3 and 1 of 2 from the line. 6 points for Sean Williams. He had 2 3-point field goals. 6 for Christian Hamilton. He was 0 for 1 from the line. 28 points for Gordon Eady. He had 2 3-point field goals. He was 6 of 7 from the free throw line. And Wade wins it 64-60. We'll take a break, come back with the next game of the day here in just a few minutes. You're watching the NACA.